Well, hello, my pickles, my snowflakes, my turtles, my no matter what club members, and my favorite, Goldilocks. How are you today? I'm feeling pretty good, all things considered. I guess that's how I would best describe it. And so here we are doing another day of carnivore, carnivish, keto, talking about our way of eating, our lifestyle, how things change, how things don't change, how things get reestablished. We're just human beings having our human being experience and journey. And who knows why we feel, why we eat, what we eat, why we do what we do, but we do. And we're here. Well, this is my latest new flavor. This is Wicked Joe's breakfast blend. It's delicious. Today I'm trying it black, and it's very smooth and easy on the tum-tum, because sometimes black coffee is like, ah! And I will also have it with my fat and Kitu unsweetened creamer, Kitu, and later on. And so, yeah, here we are. It is the middle of May. I am still hobbling and using my cane. And yesterday was just like, I guess you can have some fun and laugh. I decided to go to Stamacket, don't you know? In Yarmouth, don't you know? It's a little further away, but it's just a nicer Stamacket to go to in Yarmouth in my car. Yeah. And so I did that. I drove there, and I don't have a problem. The problem is in my left leg, so driving is not a problem. And I was feeling okay, more stiff than sore. And so I get there, and they have two of the motorized carts, which I've taken to using with my mask. And I put my cane in it, and I'm just a little old lady doing my shopping, don't you know? And so it says fully charged. This is good. Facing out. That was good. And so I get in the store, and of course, they must have had a refrigeration problem, because there was like tons of worker bees around, and you could tell that they were throwing out tons and tons of the clamshells, as those plastic cases are called, of lettuces, etc. So I made my way through, and I dawdled because I'm out, right? And they had most of the things that I love and need, which is Gerolsteiner water, and I needed Rao's pizza sauce. They didn't have any. I got some Pete and Jerry organic eggs. That was good. And the prices haven't jumped as much as they say on the news. It was $5.99, I think, for a 12 pack of organic eggs. To me, that's regular, like 50 cents an egg. The meats weren't exciting to me at all. In fact, it was rather sad, but I wasn't there for that. And so, I got a couple of things of cat food, and what else did I get? I got some Friendship 4% cottage cheese. I like that. There's no carrageenan in it. That's what I always look out for. I got Greg his light cream. So anyway, it was a pretty good shopping day. So I get to the checkout, and you know what those aisles are like. It's the cart and nothing else, that motorized cart that fits in the aisle, right? And where does it decide to die? 3 feet from where you would stand and put in your credit card, right? So I'm almost there. Everything's on the conveyor belt, and the cart dies, right? And so there I am. There's no way I could walk around it. I've got my cane. I'm emptied. And then everybody's hustling. It's like, what do we get her? What do we do? What do we do? So one guy brings me a regular shopping cart. I said, that's fine. I think I can make it to the car with that and the cane. Another one goes and gets another freshly charged motorized cart. Not. So I get into that. So they move somehow. They move the motorized cart that's no longer working. They move away the other cart and they load up everything into this new cart that doesn't work. I mean, it's just, you just can't make this stuff up. So the front end manager is like shaking her head. The bagger doesn't quite know what to do. What's his new official position with me? You know, a woman that just can't like get out to the car. So then I flip the on-off button a couple of times. It works again. Then it comes to a halt. And I don't know if you've ever been in a motorized cart. It doesn't come to a halt. It comes to a screeching halt like this, right? Oh my God. So I'm feeling like, it's a good thing I'm feeling okay, right? And so anyway, I get the cart to make it out to the back of the SUV. I have a Ford Explorer, a Ford Explorer. And so the cart's at the end. I do the gate, so, you know, it goes up. I put all my groceries in. Oh my God, hear that little whistle? And the car is dead. I mean, the cart is dead. The cat is dead. And of course, there's a car parked in front of me. So now I've got a dead cart behind me and a car in front of me. And at this point, my body said, okay, you know, you had some energy when you got here, but it's kind of been diminished. So so over here, there's like, you know, enough space I think I can fit through. So I start doing 2 inches back, 2 inches forward. And this big woolly guy gets out of this pickup truck and he says, hey, lady, you got a cart behind you. You can't be doing this. So I thought I'd go for the effect. So I open up my car door and I put the cane out first. So he can see that this is not like, you know, going to be, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'll move the cart for you. The manager at this point has been watching, probably wetting her pants. And she comes rushing out and she says, you know, she's just like this. And you can tell underneath the mask, it's like all of this and it's not even 9 o'clock yet. And it's like, yep. She said, you're not allowed on the property anymore. You've caused enough. And each time I think the cart's going to work, trying to get out of the store, I say, I'm so sorry for terrorizing you people. You know, I was deciding which store I was going to go to do my shopping. And it's like the Yarmouth Star Market. That's it. Let me see what trouble I can cause. So that was my excitement for the day. So if you think using a motorized cart and a cane can't be fun, come with me. Come with me. So anyway, yes, I did buy a little bit of baby butter lettuce. And I did have 30 grams of that, 30 grams of the Friendship cottage cheese, and then I drizzled 20 grams of macadamia nut oil over it. And it was delightful, and I have not had any consequences. It's the next day. I had that yesterday at 2. And so I will do it again today, and then, which is a Thursday as I record this, and then Monday reassess. So I was happy with it. I was craving it. Maybe veg a couple of times a week, just something. I knew that my body just wanted it. It was like being a member of the no matter what club for having a little bit of veg. And so, you know, I like to think that I retain my carnivore status. But all of a sudden my tastes were changing. I thought if I had to have a bite of steak, even though I had 2.5 ounces of filet, that I was in the gagging mode. So just giving all of that a rest, I'll find other means of protein like the eggs, like the cheeses, like the cottage cheese. And if there's more filet, maybe a less fatty meat. I'm not sure what it is, what it was, but I definitely am going by what my taste says to me. And I'm not quite sure if you guys have ever experienced that. it was just a weird feeling. I had no problems whatsoever with 100% animal products every single day, and then it happened. So, Wicked Joe's, you can get it on Amazon. I don't even think it's priced that much more expensive than in the stores, but it's an organic roastery out of Maine, and it's very good. I like it. I've got 5 or 6 of their flavors now, so I'm starting my collection. You know, I did cut my coffee down to only twice a day, and one black and one with the goodies, and so that's that. So I remain abstinent. I took out. This is funny because I remember Jim from Beating Obesity did this too. He took out his chronometer, just curious about how many calories, carbs, and grams of protein he was having each day. And so I'm very, very happy. Each day is 4 grams of carbs. And so I don't consider that, the end of the world. And sometimes it's just good for the soul. Like during this whole stay at home, I've had a mental health errand to do every day. And what do I mean by mental health? That I have to get up, I have to have a bath, I spray the Chanel. Sorry, Viv. If you're coming to visit from Ireland, I'll certainly not wear the Chanel, okay? And so the spritz of the Chanel, I'm bathed, I'm powdered, I'm ready to go. I get in my car and I do an errand. Like yesterday, I did, as you heard, Star Market, and I actually filled up my tank with gas. It took $6 worth of gas. Hey, I'm ready for an adventure. And the car wash. For some reason, our car washes are open. I heard some places weren't. So that's for my mental health. And the 30 grams of the lettuce was like good for my soul as well. It's like I was just going with my n=1. It wanted it. I acquiesced. I gave it to it, and it was happy. The craving went away. It was pretty powerful, and I'm having it today for the sake of it's there. And yesterday's meal with my omelet was so good. It was worthy of a repeat with a little piece of filet. So that's what I'm doing today. I will, as you can see, we got the horizontal stripes. Love that. And I will, in a few minutes, I will bathe. I will get dressed. I will go do a mental health errand and be happy with my day. And that is what works for me. I love being abstinent. I love going to bed not having any standard American diet foods. I love not having any grains or sugars, I guess is the most important part, or diet sodas or gum. So that makes my world, and it makes me a very happy camper. I drink filtered water. We have a filter that comes into the house, and then I have a triple filter water jug for the top, counter, and that's from Aqua Gear, and it takes out the fluoride and the lead. And so I'll have that with lemon squeezed into it, and in the morning with my Celtic salt, pink Himalayan salt, and I'll take my supplements with that. My supplements are vitamin C, D3, 5,000 units, a Zyrtec, a thyroid, and the magnesium citrate, and that for the electrolytes. And so I'm just happy going along. We're still under lockdown, and it's okay. The sun is out. That's worthy of a good day, and I hope you guys are doing fine too. So I look forward to not another adventure to tell you about, but another day, of hopefully getting better and losing the cane and all that kind of stuff. So thanks so much for watching. I appreciate you being here. And is your cuppa gone? Mine isn't, obviously. So I will finish this up and finish up my emails and answering comments, and I'm going to be good to go. Thanks so much for watching. This has been Sarah, Pearls of Wisdom and Food, with Carnivore, Carnivish, and Keto Lifestyles. Catch you later. Bye-bye for now.